these are the three important parts. This is what the entire 6 weeks is about. You must know what the three important parts of a linear function are. It is crucial. It's crucial. It's what the entire 6 weeks is about. If you don't know how to get the three important parts from the 4 tools, you will probably not pass for the 6 weeks. This is very, very important. So I'm going to have you divide your paper into 3 parts. And we're going to talk about what are the 3 important parts, how do you get them from a graph, how do you get them from a table, how do you get them from an equation. Okay, all I did was just divide it into 3 parts. I'm going to leave a little bit of space, the first line, for something that we're going to get to in just a minute. Now, in the first boxes right here, we're going to put the math words, but what we've been calling them so far is what's going to go next. And so I've been calling this the beginning point. That's one of the important 3 parts, the beginning point. The next one is the movement. That's what we've been calling it. And then when they reach the bottom. But now we're going to talk about the actual math word that these are called. So I'm going to have you write that down. These are the 3 important parts, and we're going to give them the actual math name in just a few minutes. So we're going to start with the beginning point, and I'm going to see if you can guess or remember what it's called. So for the one that we did with Karen, this was the beginning point, and it's on this special line that we call the y-axis. So both beginning points are on the y-axis. Does anyone know what that, we call it the beginning point, but the math word is actually, do you know what it's called? The y-intercept. That's the math word that we have. It's the y-intercept. What we've been calling it is the beginning point. The symbol for it is a B, a letter B. And when you see it in formulas, it's going to be the letter B. For the movement is this part right here, where we went down 1 every 3 minutes, down 1 step every 3 minutes. Does anyone know what the math word for that is called? That movement that you do every single time, that keeps coming up every single time. Starts with an S. Yes, that movement is called slope. The symbol for it is a letter M. Now for the bottom is when they reach the bottom. When they reach the bottom, they're on the x-axis. So what do you think that math word is? Exactly, x-intercept. So these are what we're going to talk about for the rest of the year. They are going to be crucial. They're so important for linear functions. You have to know how to find them. You have to know which ones they are. There is no symbol for the x-intercept. Okay, there's symbols for the rest of them, but there's no symbol for this one. Now, we have what we draw for them, like we have the cat for the solution, we have symbols for these, and I'll get you highlighters in just a minute. For the y-intercept, B for banana, B for beginning, B for the y-intercept, so we're going to draw banana. Think about Minions when they said banana. Okay. For the slope, you have these highlighters already. You can go ahead and draw them. We draw stairs. So you draw the orange, then the green. The orange, then the green. Okay, and you're going to think about them slope as stairs. For the x-intercept, because at one point your x had your heart, we draw a heart for the x-intercept. Okay, please write these, please draw them. I will get those to you. Okay, and these are the symbols that we use. Alright, let me get those highlighted.